Alright guys, what is up? What is up? Just gonna do the base color right now. Even though I know Tails is more of a gold color. I don't necessarily have gold, but I can try to make it with some brown, some orange. So just bear with me. Just trying to get the yellow in. And then we'll come back with some orange and then browns and all that stuff to try to get his actual skin or fur color. It's getting a little dark out here too. So I'm trying not to spend too long out here. Because ever since the time change, it's been getting dark pretty quick now. And so let me touch up this yellow. Try and get all these little indentions filled. I do have more yellow, but I'm trying to use the rest of this. All right. Let's use the other yellow. All right. So that's basically a skin tone. Then we'll get some white. I'm gonna use it right here. Then with these crevices, you gotta always kind of watch out because these indentions really file the chalk down. Then let me get inside these crevices, trying to fill out what I can. It won't be perfect, obviously, but I can try to color what I know needs to be, or I can try to color what I can color, what this brick will allow me to color. Then when I'm done with this, I can kind of start with the shadows. I can start with the shadows. and make it look as realistic as I can. And then we'll go from there. Tails, yes sir. I'm just trying to color it right now, and then we'll start doing the shadows to make it look a little more realistic. But this is the process. For those that don't normally see my channel, this is just the normal process I undergo. Got to fill in all these crevices here. Appreciate it, Bill. All right, so I'm almost done with the colors. All right, now we'll start off with some of this. Kind of just focus on the darker areas. Remember, Tails is more like a gold color, and I ran out of gold, so I'm trying to create gold or some sort of orangey orangey color just from my chalk I got. Then this is his eyebrows, so this is where the darker color will reside. And right here, get in that crevice, just like that. Kind of give it some shadows right here. All right, and then I do have brown. So we're just basically creating layers. Put the brown in. The brown will be some sort of shadow. Kind of just darken where we know the shadow will hit. Just basically layering everything. All right, and then we'll see how that goes. We'll start blending it right now. Maybe get some more brown right here. And we will see how that looks. All right, I'll start blending it. Once again, guys, it's all about layering. And if I need to go brighter, I have all the colors I need to go brighter. I'm just trying to figure out where the shadows will hit. And I'm basically building the depthness of Tails right now. The yellow is basically a decoy because we know Tails is not necessarily yellow, like highlighter yellow. You know what I mean? But what we can do is use that yellow as some sort of highlight. See what I'm saying? So I'm just blending all the colors I've already laid out. like this. I'm just seeing what will pop up out of these colors. I know right here, Tails needs that shadow because this is where his eyebrows will be. It's a little better. It's good. Now, let's go a little darker. This is supposed to be black, but it's more like a dark gray. But that's all right. We're going to kind of use it as some shadows. See, it's all about layering, guys. All about layering. You layer, you blend, layer, blend, and then until we see some action. All right. So let's go ahead and blend that. We're just obviously getting the shadows in place. Because it's chalk is more of like a powdery consistency. All it takes is a little bit of blending with your human paintbrushes, and then all the powder starts becoming one. See that? And then it also kind of fuses with the brown that we already laid out to make it seem like it's a darker color. All right. So now let's come back with let's add some of this. This will act more likely as a highlight. See? Even though we're basically coloring the yellow, it's okay. I'm trying to see what fits best. See that? Now Tails looks like his fur is actually glistening, which is also what we want. Okay. We'll get some highlight right here. And once again, we'll blend. Cyber Scarlet, can you do? I've already done that a while back, but I can try again. See, so right here, that's what we want. Just subtle blending. We're basically dragging the new color down or up, however, whichever side you want to start blending. See that? We're just moving the colors back and forth so they can start blending with all the colors we've already laid out. Yes, my dogs are outside with me, so if you hear rustling in the bushes, you know what's up. All right, so we're going to continue to use this brown It looks like it is working. We'll just brush the brown up, kind of double down on the shadows while keeping some of the highlights existing. See, so kind of just keep working on the areas you know need some work. See, just once again, guys, my dogs are outside with me. See, so we're just continuing to blend the browns together. It's getting a little better. Right here is some shadow. We'll just re-add some shadow there. Just like that. Just like that. That does come out great. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate it, Kari. Yeah, I try. Let me see. Let's see. Add some light. What's up, Battle Cats? Sorry, guys, my dogs are attacking themselves. All right, so I'm going to use some of this white. We're going to brighten everything. See that? Just gonna. I did start a little later, so it's kind of getting dark where I'm at, but we can still make it look good. Add some highlight right here. We add some highlight right there. Basically where we know the sun's going to hit. And if it gets too bright, we can always come back with the yellow. See that? Just like that. Okay, so now we're going to blend it, right? Remember, the more you touch the color, the fainter it becomes, the more faint it becomes. So if you want it bright, just keep adding to the highlight. I'm just basically finger painting at this point, trying to get these colors situated. Let's take a step back. Let me add some of this color again, which is basically his actual skin tone, or should I say fur tone. Kind of just reintroduce his fur back into it because it is a little on the wider side. See that? We're just kind of just piggybacking off what we just laid. And it does look a little different because I do have the flash on, just because it's already getting a little darker outside. And then we just continue to blend. Let's see. We try to blend it with the brown, so confuse. See that? We're just blending it with the brown. Just subtle blends. Not too crazy. Just like that. Just like that. You see that? Take a step back. For the most part, it looks pretty good. And then obviously, you feel like it needs a little more shadows. Go ahead and fill them in. I'm just trying to tie everything a little more together. We'll see how that looks. That might do the trick. See that? You just it's just trial and error, guys. You keep working on it until you feel satisfied with what you're trying to accomplish here. It's getting there, definitely. It's looking good. We need to draw a meme, one that got canceled. Yo, what's up, Skywalker? Which meme? T Colin was good, bro. All right, so you know what? And that's the downfall with dogs. They try to do you see any chew marks on these chalks? These dogs got to it. All right, so let's just make one pass, just like that. Just like that, so it looks a little more normal. Okay. I do have black, or should I say dark brown. Late again, yeah, I've been late a lot. Let's see. But I appreciate y'all watching me. Tails, man, Tails is my boy. I've always used Tails growing up. And then we'll just like that. We'll blend that. See, just not too crazy, but just enough to move the chalk around. Kind of let it blend in with the white. See that? Just like that. All right, and then where's my black? Krishnanda, what's up? What's up? Shout out Indonesia. This is crazy where y'all watch me from. See right here, we're gonna cast some shadow in his ears. Just right there. Kind of blend that baby in once more. Just be careful. Some of these bricks have rigid edges, and you know, if you're not careful, they'll get you really good. But yeah, it's basically finger painting. You know, trying to make it look good. Color the edges. I mean, it's not going to be perfect, especially with chalk. It's like you're trying to literally make art with powder. So, you can only do what you can do. Sometimes with watercolors, yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Illustrator, or yeah, Illustrator markers, yeah, for sure. You guys get this to 50 likes on live, and I'll donate $50. Hell yeah, man. I'm down with that. Very good, my friend. All right, so right here, we're going to give him some shadow on his eyes. Just to give it some extra oomph, as I like to say. Like I said, guys, there's no such thing as messing up. Like, that's why pencils have erasers. You know what I mean? A lot of these things, like great artists, they take risks. You have to take risks to be great. Have to. All right, so right here, we're just gonna feather this in, and I might have added too much, but I'm gonna come back with the white if it is too much. I just want to cast a strong shadow so I know where I'm at. See that? You're just moving the powder with your fingers, letting it blend in with what's already on the wall. Okay. A holiday in Melbourne. Nice, man. Shout out Australia for sure. Never been, but I always hear it's a beautiful place. And some of these things that I'm doing, guys, you can carry it along with you on like colored pencils, markers. Like, for the most part, these techniques are usually the same. It's all about layering. The more layers you can do, the more realistic it'll get. And yeah, and then at the end of the day, everyone's happy. See that? Kind of just fluffing that up real quick. And let me try to clean up his eye. Just like that. Just like that. And then I'm just going to move it down. I'm going to move that powder down. But I'm going to keep this. I'm using the color of the brick because it's darker. I'm using that as the darker shadow on this eye. See that? I'm going to use this white again. Kind of just create a shine right here. I'll blend that a little later. So just like that. Now, I'm going to also add a shine around the blue just to make it a little more realistic. See, I'm just dragging it down. That's all I'm doing, moving the powder down. See? Take a step back, gives it the effect that it's lit. See that? And then we're going to add this like that. Just like that. We're making a ring around the eyes, as you can see. And we're just going to smear this up, okay? For those smudge techniques. Thank you, thank you. So we're going to use one of our unused fingers so it doesn't really drag any other colors up. See that? And then just making one pass. But if you want it to stick out a little more, reapply the white. Remember, the more you touch the color, it's going to fade. So if you want it to stick, just reapply it. See, and I'm just getting the outward white. I'm just moving that. See that? Moving it up so the eyes look a little more realistic. See that? I'm going to add some more white on this eye. Kind of what word am I looking for? Kind of soften the shadows on these eyes. Okay. I'm trying to use art terms for y'all. That way when you hear your art teacher talk, you'll remember the same terms apply. Okay. So in this case, we kind of want to keep it like this for the most part. We're just going to blend the white down a little bit. Just feather it down. We are going to reapply a little more of the black just to make it stand out, but that's kind of what we want right there. That's a nice little finish. See how it's like a gradient? Okay. Just kind of go a little darker. Just give it enough so it can spread. See? Just enough. Kind of make it equal on each side. And then we're spreading this up. That's all we're doing. Spreading that up so it fades away as we go higher. And it creates that gradient we want. See that? It's looking nice. Spread this down so it can cover the edge of the eye and then spread it up. See that? You see the difference? Looks pretty good. And it's not going to be perfect, and that's okay. We don't want to be perfect because that's impossible. What do you think about scribble technique? I like it. I've seen artists do it, and it looks really cool. So, if that's what you're into, heck yeah, I would keep doing it. And, the more you do it, you'll get better over time. You'll develop new ways to do it. So that's also what you have to keep in mind. Also, if you're new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. I try to go live pretty often. Sometimes it gets a little harder, but I still try to do it as often as I can. So if you guys can please help me out and help grow this channel, um, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications so that you don't miss the next time I go live. And yeah, you can tell your friends, your kids about this channel. You can even share this channel while I'm live. All right, so now we're just going to kind of touch up the very top, even though it won't make a major difference, but just so I can sleep at night, to know I did it, to know I did enough. All right, so right here, we're just touching up the highlights here, just like so. What else we got going on? Kind of spread out a little more of these highlights so not too messy. See, just a little bit, and then just kind of work your way around the shadows, blend that new white we just added, gives it a nicer, softer finish. Kind of bring some white to the top. See that? Once the new white connects with the previous shadows, they fuse together. See. Me too, but sometimes I felt so wrong, sometimes I struggle with it. It's worth going on a train ride here in Melbourne just to see some of the amazing food. Oh yeah, I bet, man, I bet. Okay, so just touching up I'm just cleaning up the eyes right here. Just like that. cleaning them up. The eyes look really good right now. Let me see, what else can I do? Maybe add some black here just because it's the very edge of it. Just to clean that up. Probably do that. Create some more depth right there. Maybe add some black here. Just kind of follow the lines. See that? Good thing about chalk is you can blend and blend and blend and fix your mistakes even if you do mess up. That's just the benefit of the medium. I had to learn that myself, just working with chalk for a while now. And you know what? Chalk is actually really fun. You know, you can kind of relate to it. Everyone's touched chalk, as a kid. Your kids probably still play with chalk right now, so it's another thing to kind of, you know, work in your favor with, kind of connect with your kids again during their little art sessions. So I'm just touching up on the shadows, as you can see. Now, this is the first time I actually have chalked while it's dark, and I think I like the effect. What do y'all think? I like this effect. Okay, I like the strong lighting now. It's taking over. Right here, we might drizzle some black in here, just like that, like so. Right here, a little more right there. It's looking really good, man, especially knowing it's chalk. All right, so what else am I doing? Maybe I'm gonna do some gray right here. Powder that down, just like that. Now, I do need to give his nose a shine. There it is. See that? We'll just feather that down ever so slightly. I want to keep some of that old brick color because it is darker. So we'll use it like a little shadow. You see that? Looks pretty good. There's also chalk artists here too. They draw on the sidewall and people give them money. Oh, that sounds like heaven right there. But it's all good. I mean, I do this, in the comfort of my own home, so it's all it's all good, man. One day I'll get this YouTube channel going. I have no problem waiting till then. Obviously, this is the last two raw, so I'm just touching up the shadows and the highlights right now. See, just like that, kind of just feather that in. What else? What else? Maybe add some highlight right here, just like that. Feather that in. Not too much, but just enough. Notice I'm not going like hard on these highlights. I'm just barely adding them because the more I blend them, they'll kind of fade off, and that's what I want. See that? So right here, kind of add that finishing touch, just like that. Gonna get the hair a little more highlighted. kind of fix that right here. And I'm not sure if the mouth had color. I'm just going to keep it black for now. I don't even think his tongue is sticking out or anything. Let me just touch everything up. Sometimes it can be tedious, you know. You're trying to give the your viewers a show, and you know, it's always important to be a little extra. I mean, why not, you know? So, trying to touch up these areas. I hope y'all learned something too, because it can be crazy. Doggy boy, what's good, bro? Can you draw Knuckles? I've actually drawn Knuckles. And actually not too long ago either. All right, let me see. So I'm gonna try to add some black in here. Like I said, you gotta take risks to be great. A lot of this stuff y'all watch me do, it's like I've never done before. I'm just testing myself out. And then, like I said, trial and error. If I don't like it, I'll just try to fix it. But sometimes it comes out really good, man. See that? I'm just kind of curving it with the with its natural shape. See the difference? Kind of got a little cooler, man. I ain't gonna lie. Let me see. And let me come back with the highlight. Right here. That's the thing too with chalk. It's hard to get that sharp edge. Colored pencils, yeah, you just get that sharpener out, but with chalk, it's like you got to kind of file it a certain way. See that? Looks pretty cool, man. I'm trying to figure out if that's it or not. I thought I had an orange. See, my dogs are chewing some of my chalk. Oh yeah, look. See that? You see how it's kind of wet? Courtesy of my dogs. Now let me see. This is just being a little extra. Just a little extra. We're gonna kind of piggyback off of the browns. Give it, like I said, that extra oomph. Oomph is like it's like a music production word. All right, so basically like extra, just being extra, I guess. You can just kind of define it like that. Just remember Tails. Is Tails a fox? I forget if he's a fox or something else. Okay, kind of give some orange right there. Kind of just bring this orange down. And then, oh, see, it looks way better. Looks like Tails supposed to look to me. Can you draw Knuckles? I've drawn Knuckles before, but I can do them again. Just probably not today. Obviously, it's too dark. But yeah, Knuckles. Knuckles is awesome. All right, well, you see that? I introduced the orange in, and it's looking pretty good, man. It's complementing everything I already have laid out. See that? It's not too much, just right. Look at that. Like I said, it's all about layering, guys. The more you layer, the more awesome this thing gets. This right here. Let's take a step back when we're done. It's looking pretty good, man. What do y'all think? I always thought Fox. Yeah, same. Can you do Kirby? I've done Kirby before. Tails is always slower than Sonic. Yeah. But the thing about Tails is Sonic would not be as far as he was without him. You know what I mean? I remember when I was a kid, my brother was Sonic, right? I was Tails. Sonic couldn't get on the mountain tops. Tails had to carry him. I don't know if y'all remember that. So Tails has, has a place, a very important place in the gaming world. All right, what y'all think so far? I like it, to be honest, man. I really do like it. I really do like it. Kind of color this, kind of blend it with the darks. And then what y'all think? Is that Tails? See, I added like 4 colors here. There's a white, yellow, orange, brown, and black. That's 5 colors. That's crazy. I thought the tornado Sonic would be. Yep, you're right, bro. Sonic would still be stuck on a lower level if not for those. Exactly, I agree. But anyways, is that it, guys? Trying to see what else I can add. Maybe I don't want to add too much of a highlight on the eye, but we'll see. Just increase that shine, just like that. Kind of bring this a little. Should I add a shine here? I don't know if I should. Might be too much shine, but I don't know. It's amazing. I love all the shadows and highlights you added details. Yeah, it came out really good, right? You see, it's all layering. That's all it is. You just keep layering until you're satisfied. And once you know where the light source is coming from, that's basically like taking an open book test. I always like doing the light directly above them, and that's how I shadow everything accordingly. So it's perfect for me. Thank you, thank you. Tail's always slower though. Yep. Tried it a little bit. Let me see. All right, Kari. I'm listening to you, all right? I messed up, it's your fault. No, I'm kidding. Let me see. Just a little bit. Let me try a little bit. Let me see. Kind of feathering it. Just a tad. You see that? Just a tad. Just a smidge. Notice I'm getting the bottom half of it. And I'm going around the eye with it. I'm keeping that outer edge. Actually, it looks really cool. Appreciate the advice. Wait, no, don't blame me. But it came out good, so I do blame you. Thank you. It's your fault it came out good. See that? So I'm just getting the lower half. Looks good right there. Yeah, I like it. It's not too much, subtle enough. And yeah, I think that's it, guys. I really do think that's it. Trying to see if there's anything else I need to add. Got his little hairdo going, his whiskers going. I think that is it. Kind of just brightened the bottom of the ears just a tad. This is obviously me being extra. You don't have to do this. See? some of these areas won't ever get fixed, but it's just the platform that I'm drawing on. Oh, whoops, what is that? Color that baby in. And where's my black? Oh, what this random white smudge is right here. Like, what is that? Let's just go a little darker on the bottom of the eyes, make it more dramatic. See that? And then we just spread it up. That's all we do. See? It blends together with everything else. Do the same thing here. See that? Just blends together with everything else. There's one thing I can do, I just remembered. So I'm going to keep this white line. I just like doing it because, let me see. See, look, this is the problem I run into. They're both dull sides. I just got to be careful. See, like this looks cool. I like doing that effect. And you just kind of just do one, two, a little, like a few passes. Boom. See that? It gives the effect that it's 3D. Kind of add some highlight here. Kind of just pass that down. See that? And we got to do the same thing here. We're going to kind of give it a white outline right here. Let's see. Just like that. That's good enough. And then we'll add some highlight right here. Just like so. All right. And then there we go. See that? Nice little effect going on. Let's see. So Kari's to blame for all the problems in the world. Nice. No, just all the problems on this drawing. Nah, she made it really good. Appreciate the advice. Y'all follow her too. She's an artist herself. You can check out her YouTube. Makes a lot of good art. So right here, I think that's it, man. Oh, hold on. Is that it? Let me try it. Just going over the black a little more, trying to kind of not make this white outline too wide. Just like that. Got the mosquitoes out, as you can see. Let's see. Let's see. Add a little more of this because I've noticed this is kind of higher, right? So I want to I might bring this down a little bit, but for the most part, I want the shadow to be the same height. See that? So just powder that in. Kind of fill this a little bit. Okay. I think that's it, guys. I think that is it. Kind of inspect one last time. Well, anyways, no problem, no problem. Anyways, guys, I love y'all. Thanks for joining the live. The Goat Tales. Richie, what's up, man? Wukong, what's Wukong from? But anyways, guys, it is dark. So I just wanted to go live today. I almost forgot to. Anyways, I'll give you all a up close and personal look. Kind of deal with some of the obstacles I got to deal with when I chalk. It's the type of brick, it has like these, dips and grooves and stuff. But anyways, guys, I love y'all. Thanks for joining the live. Those that are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications. I do chalk quite often. So if I don't chalk, I'll do some sort of art. But anyways, y'all be good. And I love y'all, and thanks for joining the live. No problem, no problem. I'll try to show y'all what I know. And y'all have a good one. Don't forget to subscribe. Love y'all. Peace.